We're heading over to Dollar Tree today to pick up some of these wall tiles. They are a little bit different than the wallpaper. They are just a square tile and they are a little bit heavier duty, but we're going to be crafting with those today. So we're going to start out with these wooden flowers, also from the Dollar Tree Crafter Square area. I just sprayed some multi-purpose cleaner, let it sit there, and then removed the stickers. We're going to start with this butterfly decal, and it is really beautiful, but we are not going to be using it as a butterfly. So we're going to go ahead and cut it apart. We're going to use the wings, so we're going to cut it into 4 pieces. We're only going to use 3 of these today, so I will put the other one aside for a later project. Once we have them cut apart, we're going to take one of the wings and we're going to lay it over the top of the flower. Now, I tried a couple different ways, but you want to make sure that your entire flower gets covered. So the easiest way that I found to do that was to put it on top. That way you make sure that you get all of the wooden pieces covered. So we're going to start out here with an X-Acto knife. A utility knife would work better, and I do switch to that later in the project. These tiles are pretty thick, and so you're going to want something heavy duty to cut through those, but you want to get a precision kind of cut. So Dollar Tree does sell utility knives, and that is the one that I end up using later in the video. So we're going to use some sandpaper here. You could use a sanding block as well from Dollar Tree. Mine was pretty wore out, so I went ahead and used a sandpaper for this one. You want to get into the little edges too, so that it's kind of flush with your wood. Now, I decided to paint it after I had put the sticker on or the tile on. I suggest painting it ahead of time, so if you want to recreate this, go ahead and paint your flower first, but you don't need to paint the section that you put the sticker part on. So once I have those painted white, I'm going to go into the stick portion, and we're going to be using a green paint, and we're just going to go ahead and paint the stick portion green. That is it for this cute project. Let me know if you're going to recreate this one for yourself.
May you always find your way to higher ground.
This project is super simple. We're going to start out with one wall tile and a candle from the regular crafting area. These are over by the glassware and they are $1.25. They do have a couple different colors, but I went ahead and went with white. I don't want the tile to stick to the beveled part of the top of the candle, so we're just going to measure and cut off a tiny portion at the top of our tile. Then we're going to take our tile and we're going to wrap it around the glass. This is really sticky, so you shouldn't have too much of a problem with it sticking to the glass. As you get around to the other side, it is going to overlap the tile a little bit. It's a personal preference if you want to just overlap it and glue it on there, or I went ahead and cut off a little bit of what was left over so that they were kind of flush with each other. I did go ahead and decide to use a little bit of hot glue here just because it felt like it needed to adhere to the other sticker part a little bit, and I felt like hot glue was going to do the trick here. And that is it for this one. Let me know what you guys think. I think this is super cute, and these would make a really cute like table decoration for a party or something like that. Let me know if you're going to recreate this one.
May you always keep your head held up high, pretty little thing. You're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough, just the sight of you when
We're going to start out using another item from the Everyday Crafter Square area. These are these really cute little flower picture frames. I've seen them there for quite a while but never crafted with them, but they're pretty cute. So we're going to remove the inside, and then we're going to be painting the back of the flower with some white acrylic paint. We're also going to go around the sides of the flower because that will be noticeable. You don't have to do the front of the flower, however, because that is where our tile is going to go. We're going to take some green paint and we're going to paint the stems and we're going to paint the bottom portion of these flowers. We're going to go ahead and be creating a little garden area, a little garden kind of sign. But if you don't want to do all three of them, this would be a really cute project with just one flower. So I think you could put them in a tiered tray or in a vignette or even just on a shelf with some other decor. I just think it would be really cute. We're going to make these into a little shelf sitter with three. So we're going to take this wooden plank. This came from Dollar Tree Crafter Square Everyday aisle. They have a couple different sizes for these, but we're just going to remove the twine piece and we're going to cover the wood piece with some green paint. We're ready to take our tile and kind of measure to our flower portion. And so we're just going to kind of set it to the corner. I'm going to cut a square of this and then I'm going to put the rest of it aside for another project. My store only had one of these blue ones, which I thought were so pretty, but we only get to use one of those. And then we're going to take two of these silver ones and we're going to cut out the same squares and set the rest of that aside. Now we're kind of ready to assemble our floral piece. So we're going to lay our sticky tile down and then we're going to stick our wooden piece on top of it. Once we have it stuck to our wooden piece, we're going to take our utility knife from a Dollar Tree and we're just going to go around the pieces of our tile. This utility knife worked super well, a lot better than the X-Acto knife, so I definitely suggest picking one of these up if you don't have one, and I got mine in the automotive area of Dollar Tree. So once you have all of your sticky tile pieces cut off, then we're ready to assemble our cute little floral picture frame arrangement. So we're going to go ahead and take our pieces and we're going to hot glue them to our wooden piece. Now, if you don't want to use the picture frame portion, you just would leave your tile on there and not cut out the circle in the middle. It would give you a really cute tulip look as well, and that is definitely another option if you're not interested in the picture frames. Once I get those hot glued on there, I'm going to use some more hot glue around the base, and I'm using some reindeer moss that I got from Dollar Tree. I think that the reindeer moss is a lot easier to use than like Spanish moss. It's a little bit softer and it doesn't make as much of a mess. So if you kind of avoid those because they're messy, I definitely suggest the reindeer moss over the Spanish moss. We're just going to keep going around our project using hot glue and adding our reindeer moss to the bottom. I wanted this to look like a cute little garden, and I think I achieved that. I think it's so adorable. So once I get all of my reindeer moss on, I decide to add one little bit more of an embellishment. So I take some farmhouse ribbon. This is also from Dollar Tree, and we're just going to go ahead and tie it into a cute little shoelace bow. Once I have 3 bows, I'm going to go ahead and take some hot glue and we're going to glue our bows down at the bottom of our flowers. That is it for this project. I think this turned out absolutely adorable. Let me know what you guys think about this one and if you're going to recreate it for yourself.
At my weakest point makes a world of difference, so you make me strong. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Ordering a cup of love.
Now, I've had this piece for a long time. I picked it up for $1 at the DI when I was in Utah last time, and I'm finally going to use it. I'm super excited. So all we're going to do is cover the back and sides with some white acrylic paint. I did 1 coat for this. You could use any color of paint you wanted, but I chose to do white because we're going to be using a silver tile. So once I get all the paint on, we're let it dry and then we're ready to use our silver tile. I wanted to get the middle of this one, so I know that that is maybe a little bit wasteful for the tile, but I really like that middle design. So I laid it on top of my cute little flower pot cut out, and I just kind of make sure that it's adhered to there really well. We're going to use our X-Acto knife on this one, and we're just going to go around and cut out the pieces from this. This one is a larger piece, so it was a lot easier to cut. When you have like the intricate kind of lines, that's when you need like really the utility knife. So once we get this one all cut off, it's super cute, and this already had little holes in the top for some florals. Lavender is one of my favorite things to decorate with for spring and summer, so we're going to go ahead and put some lavender pieces in. I was able to get 2 in each of the holes. That is it for this one. It's adorable. I can't wait to decorate it in my family room.
Up and above, you will always keep my heart and soul strong. Plant your seeds and watch them grow. The light will always know where to go. You will always keep my heart and soul strong.
This project is a super simple one. Anyone can make this project. We're going to take this Our Love sign, also coming from Dollar Tree General Crafters area. So this is not a Valentine decoration. You can find it in the Everyday Crafter Square area. We're going to use this kind of copper tile. We're just going to lay it down, and we're going to go around our heart. That is it for this one. It's super easy. It's super simple. Once I get all of the tile cut off, I am going to go ahead and use a sanding block just to make sure that I get a really smooth edge from the side. You want it to be flush. That'll give it a higher end look. And that is it for this one. Let me know what you guys think about this one.
You're the first thing in the morning and the last. Baby, you're my future and you.
We are to the end of the video. Thanks so much for sticking with me and watching. If you want to keep crafting with me, check out these videos next. And as always, wherever you are in your journey is a perfect place to start. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!
Ordering a cup of love.